All right, thanks. Have a good one. Bye.
Who is Charlotte Fatwa?
Charlotte Sartre
is a
no offense,
kind of gothy middling porn star.
Upon New Year's, I made a New Year's resolution that I would never or no longer talk shit about women's appearances in public. But like, no offense, Charlotte Sartre and Bella Danger and Sasha Grey and all these porn stars, they're not like models, they're normal women.
They're not normal.
They're normal, like slightly above average pretty girls, but it's not like...
Okay, you've lumped in three very different, like Sasha Grey was a star. She was
a star, but she was like whatever. She was like a high mid, which is what men like. Women? They're straight. They're straight porn stars.
You wouldn't know. But Sasha Grey switched up the whole industry. When she asked Rocco Siffredi to punch her in the stomach, that was the punch heard through the whole
cultural
a night of 1,000 punches.
That was a cultural reset. She like made porn what it is today, in addition to, you know, other influential
she elevated
artists.
the genre.
But I'm just saying, if you don't look like a porn star, it's a good thing, because none of them look that good. Let's be real.
No, even like,
and the really beautiful ones like Naomi Russell
don't
get AIDS.
Because it's like,
you think Naomi Russell's like prettier than Sasha Grey?
Like leagues.
Girl,
not even close. Come on,
Jerry.
We're gonna fight.
They're fighting. Oh my God.
Girl, okay. Sasha Grey has an incredible body. She's a total freak,
and she's not in the movie 50 Shades of Grey.
She's pretty. I'm not saying anything bad about Sasha Grey. I'm just saying, like, looking like a porn star is not a great.
But Sasha Grey, does not look like a porn star.
Yeah,
she looks like a normal, like, hot girl, which most men
prefer,
who aren't porn sick, find preferable.
Like the classic porn stars, like Jenna Jameson.
Can I say something as someone who's
like
removed from this situation?
Yeah.
If your boyfriend even lets you know who his porn fantasies are always into, like,
well, he's a loser.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Well,
it sounds like she's hotter than him, and he's like,
wait, can I hear pro-choice?
Oh God damn.
Hard times.
So I think that's weird to even have that information. That like
I went off on my bitchy little tirade, but I want to say before we get, like, something in her question doesn't add up. Like this whole narrative that she's dated multiple porn addicts doesn't make sense. There's something fishy. Something in the milk ain't clean.
Because especially nowadays amongst young people, there's like a reactionary sentiment against pornography, where I think porn addiction actually is not so common. Many younger people I know are part of the NoFap movement and like are not as, because they've been so inundated with it since like their early childhood online, they rebel kind of against our pornographic culture, and which I think is basically a good thing. You know, that everything has become pornographic, but nothing is erotic.
But like, so the mainline narrative always, it's like,
but she's seeking these guys out.
Yeah, so there's something. So you have low self-esteem,
but isn't
and you hate
like a
yourself.
guy that like she finds out watches porn if she's younger is like now suddenly pathologized as a porn addict?
Sounds like she's repeating some traumas, perhaps.
Like, how do you even like?
Or she's doing the thing
truly,
that.
Let me ask you guys:
that
have you ever dated someone who's a porn addict?
I've never. No.
I didn't know
I'm
what
a
that
fucking
looks
porn
like.
addict, and I don't consider myself one.
I mean, Drake apparently is a porn addict. He like admitted it recently. He's like, I watch porn all the time.
You guys,
really?
my other hot take is I think sex addiction is fake. It's like to the degree that like it's real, like the symptomology is real. Like it's like autoimmune stuff that certain people have, where like the symptomology is very real and you do suffer, but like it's clearly a proxy for deeper emotional turmoil.
I think love addiction,
like alcoholism.
Love
too.
addiction is like the realest thing.
Yeah,
some people
love addiction.
Like, what is love addiction?
It's like when you don't have it,
it's
you
BPD.
feel like you're relapsing. Yeah, no, it's just like, well, sex addiction is a thing that like when Hollywood actors, like men, would like get caught cheating, they're like, so I have sex addiction.
And they would
like,
come up with a disease.
Sex addictions for men, love addictions for women, and love addiction I think is a very it's a real thing. It makes people navigate the world completely differently. And
what is love addiction?
I don't know. I mean, I kind of have an idea.
Well, it's wrapped up with sex addiction. That's why SLAW is called sex in love addiction. It's people use sex as a proxy for love for many things.
And I do be having some friends in that. And I will keep them anonymous.
But I agree. I, with you, Anna, would agree that like a 12-step, it's not an addiction in the same way that other things are. And like, I think a 12-step program is actually inadequate with dealing with like the root issues, unless you are like addicted to huge dildos or like something very specific, fucking a stranger in a bathroom. You can't stop. You keep going out. You keep, like, if you can abstain from something like very specific, then you might have a kind of sex addiction that you could address.
Yes, like substance addiction is usually a specific problem,
right? But like a vague,
but honestly, no. But like, I will say I've known, I would say a handful of people that do have substance problems, and they do go to like AA, NA, whatever.
Yeah,
but like they never like they're still like the root problem
exists,
and it's a sex and love thing. I think, and I don't even think they even know that
they get their wires crossed.
It's a mommy issue.
It's always coming back to the mother, but it's like
I've thought about this a lot. The root, the ideal purpose of something like AA or NA or SLAW is to get you to the point where you have enough clarity and sanity and abstinence from the substance, from the addiction itself, to address the root cause of your misery and unhappiness.
Addiction is a spiritual problem.
Yes, there is no chemical solution for a spiritual problem. So ideally, that's the ideal case that you would have enough wherewithal after going through the 12 steps to address the underlying causes of your problems with yourself, your problems with other people. Very few people actually get to that. The real 13th step is not fucking somebody in the program. It's addressing the root cause, which is your mommy issues, which nobody ever gets to.
Some of my friends in the SLAA program, they describe like withdrawal symptoms of love and not sex, just like love, as the way like a heroin addict would describe it. And I'm like, whoa. Like I just never heard that before. And it's kind of a recent, and I was like, I mean,
I don't know.
It's complicated.
No, it is complicated.
But
I think it sounds like you like being someone's victim and you're struggling to return to the caller. You're now in what seems to be a relatively more functional relationship, and you are feeling an impulse to repeat traumas you've experienced before, and you don't know how to be in a relationship where you're not the victim of someone's quote fucked up kink shit or whatever.
Because I mean, you could tell that she personally feels unsexy and unattractive, and so she's trying to corner this nice non-porn addicted boyfriend into confirming her worst suspicions. She wants to be proven right.
Yeah, she's shit testing.
Yeah. The oldest trick in the book.
How people are in these relationships where they're like so in the back seat and they're like, what's happening? I'm like, how am I supposed to know? Like, you tell me.
Yeah, many such cases.
I'm going to get a beer out of the fridge. I'll be right back.
Yeah, can you get me one?
You want one too?
I'll take one. All right, should I?
No, I'm going to pee. I'm going to pee.
I will. All right.
Okay, cool. We're taking another pee break.